Hey y'all, it's Afro Angie for Kingdom and Community, and today we're going to talk about why I became a vegetarian slash pescatarian. So I'm actually really not a pescatarian. I mean, I kind of am because I eat fish, but I only eat fish very rarely. I don't even really like fish, but I will just tell you straight up front, one of the most common problems beginner vegetarians have is not getting enough protein. And not getting enough protein for me was causing me to be very tired all the time. I had headaches often, my mood was bad, it was just not good. So I decided to eat meat on occasion so that I could get more protein and just boost my health overall. So I'm in college, and that's also another not issue, but it can also be a challenge when you're a vegetarian. I have a lot of people on my campus asking me, how do I do it? How am I a vegetarian in college? And it's actually easy. You just have to have a lot of self-discipline because there are really not that many options on some campuses. And my campus is in the South, and vegetarianism is really not that popular here in the South yet. I think it's coming, but right now it's not here. So I really can't eat too many things. But what will happen is the longer you are a vegetarian, or the longer that you practice not eating certain things, you really won't even crave those things anymore. You will only crave healthy food. It's really weird, but I promise you it really does happen. So I'm going to tell you why I became a vegetarian. I'm going to tell you how to continue being a vegetarian, or where I am at this stage in my life, how I've done it. I've been a vegetarian slash pescatarian. I was vegetarian for a year on August 4th. And then I started to eat meat around September because I just wasn't getting enough protein. But I will continue to give you more details if you watch the rest of this video. Please give me a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to join the Afro Angie family to see more videos about community and kingdom lifestyle living. Let's get right to it. So I studied abroad in Mexico the summer of... Okay, so it's 2019, so it was the summer of 2017. I studied abroad in Mexico. And while I was there, it was an amazing experience, guys. But while I was there, something really weird happened. And I am in no way, shape, form, or fashion saying that Mexico is a bad place, or I'm not warning you all not to go. I'm just telling you my experience. So I was there with a group of about 55 people. And literally everyone except the vegetarians got sick. Everybody except for the vegetarians got really sick. And so I was I'm cool. I don't even eat the street food, not that it's bad, but I was just extremely wary because I have a weak immune system anyway, but it's getting stronger in Jesus' name. But I was already wary, so I was I'm not eating the street food, I'm not drinking any of the water unless it's in a bottle. I was just really taking my precautions, but I got sick too. And the vegetarians, I can't remember any of them that got sick. I also had noticed something when I was there that I really won't speak on, but I was wondering if it was a concern, a health concern. So I don't believe in speaking life into things, so I'm not even going to say what it was because thank God I haven't seen any of those signs anymore. But I was doing my research, and it said that one of the things that can not cure this thing, but decrease the amount of signs or decrease the likelihood of this thing happening was to stop eating meat. And so with those two experiences combined, going to Mexico, seeing everyone except the vegetarians getting sick, and then seeing this possible health concern, I was you know what, let me just do this. Let me just stop eating meat. And I had tried 2 times before when I was in middle school and in high school, and I was unsuccessful because I wasn't eating a proper balanced diet. But this time I really did my research, and at first I wasn't really eating too balanced. I'll get into that later, but after a while I started to become more balanced, and it really worked. I really just quit cold turkey. I quit eating meat cold turkey. Again, it took me 2 tries, but that last try I just quit cold turkey, and I haven't eaten meat since then, any chicken or any turkey. I will say, on the holidays, I live in the South. So if there's a stuffing or something, I mean, you can't tell your mom you're not eating her stuffing. That's so rude. So if there's chicken in the stuffing, I mean, I have to have just 1 or 2 bites. But I do not choose to eat meat myself. It's not a diet, it's really a lifestyle. And I have seen so many positive changes. Thank God I have not seen any more of those health concerns that I had previously mentioned, and I'm praying that I don't see them anymore. Another reason why I will continue to be vegetarian slash pescatarian. My hair grew a lot in the first year that I was a vegetarian. My skin started to clear up. It kind of got bad again, but I think that was because of stress. But when I first went vegetarian, my skin cleared up so fast. I used to have headaches when I first went vegetarian. I used to have headaches really bad. I also had headaches before I was a vegetarian. And so when I had headaches in the beginning stages of my vegetarianism, it really wasn't like a huge difference, but it was more consistent at first, but they weren't like any worse. Once my body got adjusted to me not eating meat, my headaches actually like completely went away. Like the ones I even had before I became vegetarian, I haven't had headaches like that anymore. Praise the Lord, because it's so annoying having headaches all the time. My weight dropped in the beginning like that, and I wasn't even trying to lose weight. Like I lost like 15 pounds in the first 2 months, and I wasn't working out or anything. I just wasn't eating meat. There is a possibility when you first go vegetarian that it will be easy for you to become a junk food vegetarian, which means like you only eat like chips, or like you're not eating meat but you're really not eating healthy. And really the whole point of being vegetarian in my case is not really about like just not eating meat, because meat is bad for you, but it's not bad for you in my experience just because it's meat. It's bad for you because of the things that they put into the meat when they sell it to you in the stores. So if you're eating processed food, no matter if it doesn't have meat in it, you're still eating that bad stuff. So the point of being vegetarian is to consume more like healthy, raw fruits and vegetables, and just less processed foods. And the whole idea is that if you eat less meat, you have more space for more healthy food. But if you're only eating junk food, kind of defeats the purpose. But I was also guilty of this in the beginning, eating meat, and there was all this good, like all these good snacks and candy and just like good stuff all around the house, and I had to eat, y'all. I had to eat. So I definitely partook, I hope that's a word, in my junk food vegetarian stage. But that really, like, even when I had lost weight in that stage, I didn't gain any. And that's something that I've kind of struggled with my whole life. Like, my weight has always fluctuated very badly, but I can say since being vegetarian, like, I have been so busy I can't even work out how I want. But I have not gone up a pant size in, like, I think since I've been vegetarian. Once I lost that weight, I may have gained like 5 pounds here or there, but it stayed off for the most part, which is very rare for me. Like, if I don't work out, I'm gonna get big, but I didn't have to have those problems since I became vegetarian. So I have a theory that if you're someone that can't get in the gym very consistently, because we all know we have a very busy schedule these days, being vegetarian will help you to maintain the weight that you have if you don't want to gain any more. My mood. I've always struggled with like mood swings. I get stressed so easily. Like, I get very sad sometimes. Really, since I've been a vegetarian, my mood has been so much better. Like, first I felt light when I first went vegetarian. I just felt lighter. Then I noticed that my mood, like, it just wasn't so like foggy all the time. I still consider myself a realist. Some may say pessimist, whatever. But it was much worse before I became vegetarian. I feel like within myself, I am 20 times happier from the day after I got over my headaches. My mood has just been so much better. I don't get stressed as much. I sleep better. There are just so many perks to being vegetarian. It is difficult, but it's really not impossible. And let me tell you how. A lot of us already like go out to eat like at least once a week. That's probably the light version of the way most of us eat out, especially in college if you don't like the caffeine. Number one, when you go out, a lot of times there are vegetarian menus, but they don't like show them because it's not very popular. But like Taco Bell, I'm not encouraging you all to eat out, but if you go to Taco Bell, they have great vegetarian options. Just saying. Other places, like, you can get like fries or like lettuce wrap things, and they're not necessarily good for you, but like if you just have to eat and you're in a hurry, like, it is possible. 2, there are a lot of meat substitutes. I would be caution. I would kind of heed against these, but if you're just craving meat one day, they can kind of like work. I'm not going to say that they taste just like meat, but they'll, you know, they'll fill your craving for the most part. If it depends. but I don't really too much care for meat like that anymore. My cravings have changed, so now when I eat meat substitutes, like, it really does kind of taste like meat to me. But I know other people will be like, no, this doesn't taste anything like meat. So everyone is different. More importantly, what I did was, instead of me going out to eat so much, I would just go with my friends, maybe get like a water. I might order something, but what I would try to do, and what I have been doing lately, is going to the grocery store instead and picking up groceries there and just taking it back. So now I'll have like frozen vegetarian food if I must, you know, just eat something quick. Or I'll have like a lot of salads, fruits, vegetables. If that's hard for you, I understand, but you have to kind of start somewhere, and once you start training your body, like, it will become a lot easier, and then you will find yourself craving those type of things and not really so much like fast food and junk food. Like, once I eat healthy consistently, sometimes it's hard because I am in college, but like if I go like a week with like only eating like fresh food or cooking myself, like I don't even want to go out to eat. Like, I don't even want to look at that stuff. It makes me sick, literally. That's why I'm a vegetarian. Those are some of the perks that have come with me being vegetarian slash pescatarian. And so if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Feel free to ask me any questions in the comments down below about your experience as being a vegetarian, or more details on my experience. But again, be sure to like and subscribe to see more of this content coming soon. See you next time.